Everybody, welcome to a tropical update here. This is what's currently going on right now in the tropics. There's four things to talk about, however. Tropical Cyclones 10S and Tropical Cyclones 11P respectively have pretty much weakened down below tropical depression status, and thus the JTWC will no longer be issuing advisories for both systems there. So that's really good news to hear, and I'll quickly talk about them here in a second. We also got Invest 90W that recently formed in the Western Pacific, which has a medium percent chance of development, so it might become perhaps our first named system of the 2021 Western Pacific typhoon season. We also, of course, got Tropical Cyclone 12S, also known as ELOISE, nearing landfall over Madagascar. First, let's briefly talk about what used to be Tropical Storm Kimmy. No longer Tropical Storm Kimmy, as you can see in the satellite loop. It's pretty much gone and almost pretty much completely devoid of convection there. There's really only kind of one convective burst to the south, way to the southeast of the center of circulation there. And of course, the center of circulation being right about here. So it's easy to see why the JTWC have, again, stopped issuing advisories on this system here. It's just due to it being and weakening below tropical depression and tropical storm limits here. And the storm is likely to dissipate here in the next few days here as it kind of meanders around this general area. And then quickly, here's a look at the last cone issued by the Joint Typhoon Warning Center for what used to be a Tropical Cyclone 10S, also known as Joshua. And as of that last forecast cone, it had it as a 30-knot system, which is about 35 miles per hour. So that'll be a tropical depression equivalent tropical cyclone. And again, you can see this is what the storm looks like on satellite imagery right now. And really devoid of convection like Kimmy was. And so that's really easy to see why the Joint Typhoon Warning Center have stopped issuing advisories on this system there. And again, this system right here, Joshua poses and posed absolutely no threat to land whatsoever, so don't sweat this system. Don't really worry about it. It was really only a fish storm to begin with, so really nice to see that this is not threatening anybody here, and now it's of course dissipating or nearing its dissipation here over the next few days. And here's the main topic to talk about right now, and that's Tropical Cyclone 12S, also known as ELOISE, which is a 50-knot tropical storm. It's about 60 miles per hour, and the Joint Typhoon Warning Center forecast to make landfall at this intensity right now in about the next 12 to 24 hours over Madagascar, and eventually go back out over open waters over the Mozambique Channel and re-intensify again, and make landfall over Mozambique as a high-end tropical storm equivalent system there with 60 knots there, so that's about 70 miles per hour, so that'll be a high-end tropical storm equivalent, making landfall, or near landfall there, as you could say, over Mozambique there. So something for you guys to watch here over the next few days, and really, again, keep a close eye on it here, keep a close eye on your local officials, and keep an eye on what they say, and just watch this system closely here. Some of the models are really going crazy. With intensity once this enters the Mozambique Channel due to kind of really good and exceptionally good conditions this storm could potentially head into here if it does take full advantage of it. And that's a big if at this point in time. Hopefully it doesn't, but again, you never know with these systems here. We'll have to wait and see about that. But if the models are to be believed, this could be perhaps a nasty storm for you guys down in Mozambique. So again, please keep a close eye on it here and track it over the next 2 days as it nears landfall, or is pretty much right near landfall over Madagascar here, and goes over it, and again eventually will re-enter open waters over the Mozambique Channel and might perhaps undergo some decent restrengthening. Here's what the system looks like on water vapor imagery off of Meteosat 8 over the past 12 hours. And you can see the storm try to form an eye-like feature there, but that's kind of dwindled away over the past 3 hours. And the storm's not really gotten its act together really too much here before landfall over over Madagascar, I'm sorry, here. And, we'll have to see what happens once this thing again gets back up over open waters over the Mozambique Channel. And if it takes advantage of the conditions it's going to be heading into or not here. Really. So that's water vapor imagery, and then here's visible imagery of the system here. And again, you can see a not really well organized tropical cyclone there. You can see the center of circulation is a little bit exposed there, but we'll see if that kind of tries to even itself out or fix itself after it goes over Madagascar and comes back out, whether it'll kind of give it, I guess, a new leash on life and try to re-intensify what kind of its new structure or not. We'll have to wait and see about that. But hopefully the models are incorrect and this does not really become much of anything and it dissipates over Madagascar. But again, you never know with these tropical cyclones here, so it's always best to prepare for the worst here in this particular circumstance at least. And with that, that's pretty much going to be about it for this tropical update here. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. I guess for a really short summary, tropical cyclones Kimmy and Joshua have pretty much dissipated. Invest in 90W in the Western Pacific might be something to watch over the next 2 days as it could perhaps gradually intensify here nearer over the Philippines there, and likely would give you guys over there in the Philippines some heavy rainfall and flooding in parts of the country. But of course, the main thing to talk about and main thing to watch, of course, for especially you guys in Madagascar and later on down the line, Mozambique, is Tropical Cyclone ELOISE. And again, please keep an eye on what your local officials down there say and listen to what they say, please. So again, that's pretty much going to be about it for this tropical update here. If you again have any questions or comments, then in the comment section below, try to answer them to the best of my ability. If you want to know what websites and sites that I use to this tropical update, they're down in the description below. And go ahead and click on some of the links there and it'll take you to some of the websites that I use to this tropical update. And yeah, so that's about it. So again, hope everybody has a great day and wherever you guys are. Stay safe, of course. Until then, see you guys in the next video. Peace.